Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. I am going to be making jerk shrimp in my kitchen. I'm also going to be using my jerk sauce that I made, homemade jerk seasoning that I made for this recipe. So I will show you how I did that. I'm going to put a link below to let you guys see how I made that jerk seasoned sauce. So come on, let's get all these ingredients together. First thing I want to show you is the shrimp that I'm going to be using. Make sure that you wash your shrimp nice and clean. Make sure that you cut it open and clean it up real good. I'm leaving right here on the shrimp. That way when it's finished jerking and everything, you can just hold it like that and just eat off the meat off of it. So this is a shrimp that I'm going to be using, and these are maybe about a medium to a large size shrimp. Now to get the dish going, I'm going to be using some chopped onions, a little bit of scallion, like 3 stalks of scallion, and I cut up some red pepper and the yellow pepper right here. And I'm going to be seasoning up that with some seafood seasoning. That is a half a teaspoon of Jamaican seafood seasoning, a little bit of parsley if you have it, if not just use thyme. And I have black pepper here, a half a teaspoon. I'm not going to add any salt to this recipe because I already have salt into the homemade jerk seasons that I made, okay? So this is about a half a cup. Depending on how much you're going to make, you might need a little bit more, but I'm going to use a half a cup or whatever you desire to use, as long as it has flavor. Okay, I'm going to also be using a little bit of browning to give it a little bit of color on that shrimp. So let's get everything together. So here we have our shrimp here, and all I'm going to do is put the black pepper, the seafood season, and the parsley on it. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of browning. Now if you don't have browning, you can also put soy sauce on it. Okay, that's fine. With clean hands, guys, you just want to go ahead and mix this around a little bit. Okay, and that is all that I'm going to do to that so far. I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, we're moving on to the next step. All I'm going to do here is just add a little bit of oil in there. Just a little bit, not too much. The next thing I'm going to do is add all my seasoning here. We just want to do this for about 2 minutes. No more than that. Next thing I'm going to do is add my jerk sauce in here. Like I said, guys, if you want to add more to it, you can. Then I'm going to add my shrimp in. Okay, guys. You want to let this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. It doesn't take long to cook the shrimp, and you don't want to overcook your shrimp because the longer you cook it, it's going to get hard, it's going to get tough, and you don't want that. You want your shrimp to be nice and juicy when you bite into it. So I'm going to leave this open. Don't close it up, because if you close it up, the steam is going to make your shrimp get shrivelly up and small and all of that. So that's about it. Okay, so guys, another 2 minutes and we should be ready to eat. See you back. Okay guys, I'm all done. A complete meal. This is my way of cooking jerk shrimp in my kitchen, the old-fashioned way, by making my own marinade for my jerk shrimp. I hope you like this recipe, guys, as much as I enjoyed making it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a message. Let me know what you like to see me cooking next in my kitchen. Thumbs up. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time for we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.